2, and we are just getting up, getting going here, and walking to breakfast. We're going to Tritons.
We're going to do the sit-down breakfast.
A lot of people do Cabanas, and we will hit Cabanas probably for lunch today, I'm thinking. But Tritons is a really good sit-down breakfast. We're like, hey, let's just take advantage of being on a cruise. And
we have a long day. Today is a day at sea.
It's a day at sea, yeah.
So we have a good day to get acclimated to the ship.
And a good day to meet Thor and Spiderman, which we're super excited about, aren't we?
Yes.
Are we? All right.
No.
Yep.
I personally would like to meet Mickey and Minnie.
I'll meet Mickey and Minnie. I'm not down with Mickey and Minnie. So anyway, it's going to be a fun day. We will show you breakfast and give you a feel for what that looks like as well. So breakfast was great at, where were we? Tritons, and it was good. What was super cool, one thing to remember when you're on a cruise is you can always make special requests, and I wanted some fruit, but I don't really like melons and all that, so I kind of just wanted the berries, and they could kind of tell I was kind of wanting something a little different, so they ended up making me a whole berry plate. That I think I showed a picture of that. That was super neat. Then I had the DCL breakfast, was just classic breakfast with bacon and sausage and eggs, scrambled eggs, and it had a grilled tomato and then a hash brown, and it was just okay. I mean, honestly, I mean, the eggs, I think especially, they felt more like kind of powdered eggs, if you will, but overall, I mean, it was still tasty. And you ordered an omelet, right?
I did. I ordered a made-to-order omelet, and it was delicious, and I added on some bacon on the side. And they also brought me, they had a guy walking around with some pastries, and so I also had a croissant with just butter.
Yeah.
So,
and while we were gone, they already been to our room and already made the bed and everything. Everything's already looking real nice. And now we're just at sea hanging out today. And we've got some things planned. Like I mentioned, I'm going to try to meet Spider-Man just because I'm nerdy like that, and Thor. And then at 11 o'clock, we're also going to go see a specialist that kind of helps talk about Alaska, kind of naturalist, and they're just going to tell us all about Alaska. So we're just going to go check that out at 11 also, and who knows, we may meet a character along the way. And
my plan is to spend most of the day.
It's our travel day. Yeah,
relaxing.
It's like a day at sea, so we're chilling a lot today.
On 7-night sailings, one of the things that you can book in advance when you do your onboard booking, or when you do your online check-in, actually, is you can book a royal gathering with the princesses, and you actually sign up for a time. And so this morning, there's Cinderella and Ariel and Tiana and Belle. And these people all signed up in advance, 30 days out, to do this gathering.
So Wendy is just chilling in the room. I decided to come to Cove Cafe and give me a little coffee. Got me a cappuccino. I'll show you what it looks like here in just a minute. I think they'll probably have a little artwork on it. But it's super cold at sea right now because we're, of course, headed to Alaska. And it is so windy and so cold outside. But here's Cove Cafe. It's awesome. Hulk because I'm so hulky? I don't think so. I'm not sure what that's about. I think I would have rather had Mickey Mouse. It's all good. So it's our day at sea, so I'm doing a little exploring, and I think I will show y'all a little bit of the shopping options down here. Give you a little tour.
Okay, buddy.
Get those?
Did I get the orange one? I don't know.
I'll get it. And then.
Yes, thank you. Or you more colors, yeah, because they want. You want more colors, yeah? Oh, I love it. All right. Thank you. You're welcome.
So we're totally in the Walt Disney Theater, and we're about to watch our journey north to the setting sun. Sounds.
It's one of the lectures they do on the Alaskan cruise about what you'll see and experience. So it's really fun.
And how did it get there? And so when the U.S. bought Alaska from the Russians for $7.2 million, we actually acquired the Russian and the British treaty. And so if you look, the blue is what the, oops, sorry about that. Wrong hand. So the blue here is what the United States, you'll see the treaty in a minute, is what the United States wanted. The red is what the Canadian British said. And then the green is what's the modern boundary today. And then there's one that the Canadian wanted. So it goes from the headwaters of the bay, is like the 30 miles to the top. And this is actually part of the treaty, 10 Mariner Lakes. And so the U.S. wanted 30 miles from the top, and the British wanted 10 miles from the mouth of the bays. It went to international court, and that's the boundaries we have today, and that's why you kind of see it jagged. The humpback, we always want the breaching, but mostly we'll see the tail. They're about 40 to 45 feet long. 1 foot is about equal to a ton of weight. And they go to Hawaii for the summertime. They actually have their babies in Hawaii, and then they come to Alaska. They hang out and eat like we're eating on the Wonder this week. It's the only way to do it. So bubble netting was actually first saw in Southeast Alaska by a school teacher, and that's where the whales will actually go in a circle, blow bubbles, and then there's usually one main trumpeter, and they'll come up. So if you're going on whale watching out in Juneau, the whales showed up about 3 weeks ago. Some of them are still coming north.
Cabanas today, our first day at sea, right by the window. And I am starting off with a bowl of Mexican tortilla soup with some black beans and some tortilla strips. I got a piece of ham because I love ham. And also I'm a sucker for mac and cheese and chicken nuggets. So I got those as well. And then I got some peel and eat shrimp and some Dungeness crab. I know. I mean, hey, it's a buffet.
And I totally went with just a Greek gyro from outside. That did not come from Cabanas, but from Boiler Bites.
Okay, Boiler Bites.
And then I got some shrimp because I'm a sucker for shrimp. Some fingerling potatoes, a little bit of salad because I'm trying to be healthy. We need our milk.
Yes, I'm like 3.
Oh, sorry.
Spiderman! What's up? How are you? You doing good? Doing good. Good to meet you. She heard something about you this morning. We were really asking about it.
Yeah, they told me that they wouldn't allow you to bring your web.
Like, are they empty? There was a waiter that said they stopped you from getting it all over the place.
Today, because I'd be really tempted to swing from this chandelier here, and I just don't think that would go super well. Also, the last time I was on a ship, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's called the Staten Island Ferry.
Yeah.
It didn't really go too well, so we're kind of trying to avoid anything like that happening again. Leaving the webs at home this time,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. I think we're just gonna get a selfie with you. Is that okay?
Let's do that.
Awesome. Very fun. Right here. Awesome. Hey, it's sure nice to meet you in person.
Thank you.
See you around.
Take care. We'll
So our dinner tonight was at Tritons, and it was good. I was a little full, so I didn't order as much tonight, but I started with Chris and I both started with the iced lobster
And shrimp.
Jumbo shrimp. Really yummy, tasty
I like the shrimp. I didn't like the lobster as much.
The lobster was a little tough. Not the greatest. It was
the shrimp
tiny.
tasted delicious.
It was a tiny piece though. And then we both had the deep fried brie.
We're hanging out in French Quarter, by the way, if you
Yeah.
hear the music. Yeah.
So the deep fried brie was good. It was very rich and cheesy. It came with like a little bit of, I think it was
like a
raspberry,
raspberry
jelly,
sauce.
and that
Yeah, I enjoyed the brie.
was good.
It was a little bit different than like a typical cheese stick.
Yeah, it's not like
It's like a
fried
different kind of.
cheese stick.
It's a different kind of cheese that's got a little
It's
bit
a
more of
little
a
more-
sharper. I wouldn't go sharper.
Yeah, but
I think it's sharp.
but the overall flavor was a little more bland, like
Yeah.
not as salty. I think.
Yeah. That's still
it was
good again. Yep.
And then I decided to just have the French onion soup as my main dish
And why did you do that?
because I have eaten way too much food today.
You were also saving up for the dessert. We'll talk
Yeah,
about dessert here in just a second.
So
But I decided to go with the salmon, and it was delicious. It had a bread crumble kind of crust on top that actually tasted really good. It was on like a little bed of like mashed potatoes. Probably had a fancier name than that. But as far as salmon goes, I like salmon, and I really enjoyed that salmon. It was delicious. Then we ordered dessert. We showed you the dessert menu already. And we got the 3 desserts. We both got the souffle, which is one of your favorite.
yeah, the Grand Marnier
Yep.
souffle, is super yummy.
Yeah, and I love that cream.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain. It's like
Yeah.
it's just a cream. It's like a vanilla, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know.
And then we also shared
And then the cream brulee. The cream brulee was just kind of, as far as cream brulees go, I would say it's just okay.
Creme brulee.
There wasn't anything like, oh my goodness, this cream brulee is just unbelievable. So I think a little bit of it was a texture thing for me. It felt a little bit softer, soupier, if that's a
I
thing.
think so too. It was
Yeah.
a little more custardy.
Yeah.
And
But overall, it was a fun night. This is a technically formal night, and so you're supposed to, well, you're not supposed to, but you can
dress up a little.
dress up a little bit. So a lot of people are dressed up, and right before the dinner, there's a welcome where you can meet a bunch of the crew people. And so we didn't dress up a lot. We have dressed up more in the past, but we decided to take it easy. So now we're hanging out in the French Quarter, which is awesome. I think I've shown you this before, but just in case. And we are about to watch an Elvis. I wanted to say impersonator, but it's not an Elvis
no,
impersonator.
he's just singing
That
some
would be
of
something.
Elvis's songs.
It would be like an Elvis tribute.
Yeah, a tribute to Elvis.
And I'm
So-
going to volunteer Wendy to sing. No, I'm
Yeah.
not. Yep.
Not
So
gonna
anyway,
happen.
all right, here we go.
Welcome to the Walt Disney Theater. We would like to take this opportunity to remind you that any use of photography and audio or video recording devices is strictly prohibited. We ask that you refrain from the use of cellular devices during the performance. And as a courtesy to your fellow guests, we ask that all electronic devices be turned to the silent mode. Thank you and enjoy the show.
So after the dinner, we went and watched the Golden Mickeys, and they were a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It's a great show. I forgot how good that show was. It's been a long time since I've
So
seen
spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what it's about, skip ahead. But basically it is like an award show, and they use the award show to basically sing a lot of the classic Disney songs that everybody loves,
Yeah,
and
some really
in
good
character,
moments.
and all the characters were there, and so that was awesome. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was good. There was a little technical difficulty. This was kind of cool, and it was delayed right at the very beginning. There was a technical difficulty. They had to shut down for a few minutes. I say a few minutes. It was like 20
It was
minutes.
like almost 30 minutes.
Like almost 30 minutes, but the entertainment crew jumped up there and started doing a dance party and had the whole auditorium just dancing. Wendy danced. No, she didn't.
No.
And,
The people watching was almost as good as
yeah, the people
show.
watching was fun as we watched everybody else dance. That's how
It
we roll.
was fun.
But it was
So-
great night, and we're calling it a day. This is the end of day 2, right? Or day 3?
Yes,
Are we day
day
2?
2.
Day 2.
Tomorrow
And tomorrow is Dawes
Glacier.
Glacier, probably, or maybe the other one will keep you in the
Yeah.
loop, let you know. They
said
have
they
to
would
choose
make a
between two. They'll
decision
make a
tomorrow.
decision. But we're looking forward to that. We're taking the glacier excursion, so around 1 in the afternoon we'll get off the boat and we will get really close to the glacier. So hopefully there'll be some really good video coming up for day 3. And so thanks for watching, and we hope